Albert Einstein also said that imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attraction. It's the preview of life's coming attraction. Basically, the law of attraction. Have you heard of the law of attraction, The Secret? Yeah? It's based on that everything in your life is created twice. This is the reason why imagination is so important. Whether you are aware of it or not, everything you're experiencing, everything you're manifesting in your life is because you've thought about it, you've imagined it somehow. Maybe you imagined the opposite, but because you focused on that, that's what you create in your life. You know, if you worry, for example, that's a negative way to manifest something. But if you worry, what is worrying? It's imagining something you don't want to happen and imagining an unwanted outcome. But it doesn't matter if you don't want it. If you're thinking about it, if you focus on it, if you imagine it, you will bring it into existence. You will experience it. So if you tend to worry, how many of you tend to worry? It's human nature to worry. I'm not going to tell you don't worry because it's not possible not to worry. But you can use worry to your advantage. You can use worry to your advantage because when you catch yourself worrying about something, worrying about your exam, worrying about whether you'll get a job, worrying about if you're giving the right prescription, whatever it is you might worry about. Worrying, again, is imagining an unwanted outcome. You catch yourself doing that, and then you switch that image to what you want to experience, right? The outcome that you want to have. How, seeing yourself in the graduating outfit, for example, right? Or seeing your patient healthy and happy and shaking your hand and saying how you made a difference in his or her life. Use that image. Keep that image and that focus in your mind, and then let go of the one that you don't want to have. Well, this is just an example that the way we feel usually shows in our physiology, right? In our face and the way we stand. But you can reverse that. You can actually reverse that. By changing the physiology, you can create the way you feel, right? Let's try. Let's everybody stand up, please. Okay. Everybody stand up straight. Put your arms down. Put your shoulders back. Head up. I want to see the biggest smile you can do, kind of like this frog. Wait. Watch this. Wait. There. Yeah. Okay, that's the kind of smile I want to see. Okay, big smile. Look up. Okay, arms down. Okay, now stay like this, right? Stay like this. And get depressed. Stay like this and get depressed. No, keep smiling. Keep smiling. Keep looking up. Now get depressed. Yeah? Is it possible? No, it's not really possible. Sit down. Thank you very much. Sit down. It's not really possible, right? This is very important. This is very important. You can next time you find yourself feeling down or feeling upset or depressed about something, just change your physiology. Sit up straight, smile. It will immediately change the way you feel. Economic situation. Everywhere in the news, the newspapers, you watch, you read, you speak to, you hear, all problems. How people losing jobs, can't find jobs, things are falling apart. And being exposed to all this information, it's inevitable that, I would assume you would have fears about getting a job when you graduate. At the same time, there are people, I would say, if you use the 80-20 rule, at least 20% of people who actually do very well, and in fact thrive in this economic climate because they focus on different things. They ask themselves, what is the opportunity here? What can I do to actually use this situation to make more money or to further my career or to maybe do something different and make my life more exciting? And because they focus on that, because they're looking on what's good about this situation, they find it because they activate that color, right? That's what they look for, that's what they find. And that would be my advice to you as well. Whatever situation you're in, focus on what you want to attract, right? And activate that area. And that's what you see. I'm going to end with this parable, which I like very much. A man was walking on the beach, reminiscing about his life, and thinking that no matter how hard he tries to make a difference, it all seems like spitting in the wind. It's just not working. And what can he really possibly do on his own to change this big world with so many problems? And as he was walking deep in those thoughts, he suddenly heard a loud crunch under his foot. And when he looked down, he realized he stepped on a starfish. And when he looked up, he saw thousands upon thousands of starfish washed on the shore to die. And so he kept walking, thinking about the cruelty of nature and why this innocent starfish had to die. What really, at the end, what did they do to deserve this kind of fate? Suddenly he saw a woman. And the woman was picking up the starfish and throwing them back into the sea. Curious, he decided to ask a woman what she was doing. The woman replied, I always wanted to make a difference, and I thought this was a great opportunity. A man said, how can you possibly make a difference? For every starfish you throw into the sea, another 5 are washed out to die. The woman thought for a moment. Then, with the most beautiful smile the man has ever seen, she bent down, picked up a starfish, threw it far into the sea, and said, made a difference to this one. And so, one patient at a time, one person at a time, you can make a difference and eventually change the world.